G'day everyone, Master Rabbit here from CapsuleComputers.com. Today what I'll be doing is I'm going to be running you through Dungeon Hunter 3 from Gameloft. What I'll be doing is mainly just showing you the gameplay, what it's all about and how it works. Not going to give you a review on it, not going to give you a final score, but basically just give you a rundown on what's going on, how it works with this with the third version of Dungeon Hunter 3. Now, it's a little bit different from the first two. The first two are actually RPG games, storylines similar to kind of a Diablo type of a game. It's totally different this time around, which is in a way kind of disappointing. I was waiting for a lot of good things for this one here, but pretty much it's totally different to how I've wanted to, what myself personally wanted it to be. So basically, I'll run you through a few, basically what it is, how it works, and all that sort of stuff. It's mainly become more of a, how do I say it? It's very hard. It's very complicated because there's not many of these type of games out at the moment. You play it as an adventure game, if you want to call it, but it's got a lot of online purchasing options, so freemium. So this game is actually free, and you don't pay a cent for it. You don't have to pay a cent for it, but if you want to move forward and advance quicker in the game, you pay, pretty much, and that's pretty much basically the game in a nutshell. It doesn't have a storyline, unfortunately, but you play the game, you do little quests, little, kind of little tasks, and you get things, money, achievements, diamonds, and keys, which I'll show you how it works. So pretty much you got your character here. I've picked up a character. This guy's a barbarian. It's not really a barbarian, he's basically I'll jump into it now and show you. He's a warlord. I'm level 5 at the moment, so pretty much when you do things, you do specific, quests and certain things, you gain experience and stuff like that. So it's got an RPG element to it, but unfortunately it's not how you think of it as it would be in an RPG type of a game like the original Dungeon Hunters were. So I've given myself a name, as you can see, it's Abbott, Master Rabbit that is, and then you've got the details on the right hand side. So level 5 is a warlord, stats and all that sort of stuff. That pretty much increases on its own when you level up. You got damage and armor. That basically works with what you want to purchase online with the money, as well as what you can afford and what you can obtain when you do complete quests and missions. You can create new characters. So for example, if I wanted to create a new character, you can jump in and I can show you the other characters that you got here. I'm not going to do one, but I'll show you what you have available. You've got a warlord, which is, as you can see, is a powerful close combat sort of a character, very strong endurance and very good with multiple enemies. You've got the Astromancer, which is more like the mage, if you want to think of it like a magician. He's good, but he's very weak when it comes to close combat. Then you've got the Trickster, which is more like a thief, and more, if you think of it like a thief or a close combat assassin, ranged archer as well. Pretty good, not bad character. And also a Shaman, which is a little bit different, kind of mixture of a battle mage and a spellcaster, which also can help abilities, boost abilities when you're playing, and increase, other, strengths with, with buffs and stuff like that. So it's a really cool character. It can also do curses on enemies too. So you can also have female characters and male characters. Then you can give it a name and all that sort of stuff if you do continue on, but I'm not going to do that. I'll jump back out. So that's the character section. So it's pretty interesting. Like I said, it's full-on RPG, story-based, 100% it should have been, but unfortunately it's not. But yeah, anyway, that's the character section. As you can see here, you've got little things you can do. So for example, every day, Gameloft set a challenge. So you earn a AAA ranking in any arena, and you earn that much cash down the bottom. So 706 coin. So you can pick that up. As you can see, you got the top up here, you got coins, you got diamonds, you got your experience as a star, and keys, and I'll explain those to you a little bit down the track. So you've also got the top 10 purchased items or used items. So you can see all here you've got like strength elixirs, endurance elixirs, all these type of weapons and keys that people purchase, and also like skills, web armor, and all that sort of stuff. So you can pretty much, you purchase all this stuff, or you earn with the money that you've earned and the diamonds that you've picked up, you can pick them up and purchase them and use them in the game. So these are the top 10 that people have picked up during the game. You've got your options, nothing too exciting. I'm not going to jump in there. I'll show you what it is, but that's pretty much it. Then you've got another thing here where you can play with your friends, check leaderboards, your collections and achievements. I'm not going to run through them. It's very simple, not too complicated. You can join into your Gameloft live account, which is up the top there. I'm not going to go in there and explain that. People should automatically, if you want to get into it, you have, it's like, Xbox Live and Game Center and stuff like that. It's, Gameloft's own achievement section where you can get your friends and play with them as well. Okay, so you got all that sort of stuff. That's the social aspect. It is sociable and it does work. When you do complete a quest, you can share it with your friends, put it on Facebook and all that sort of stuff. So it's all pretty cool. Now, what I'll do, before I jump into the game, I will jump in and show you pretty much how this shop thing works. So you can jump in here. Now the shop, you don't have to buy anything. If you don't want to. It will, sooner or later, if you want to advance yourself, think about it as like a Farmville, where if you want to advance yourself quicker, these Facebook games that we play all the time, if you want to advance yourself quicker, you jump in, you pay the extra cash, and you're in. You got everything you kind of want, if you think of it that way. Personally, I think it's, I don't like that sort of stuff. I would like an RPG game, like the original ones were, where you don't have to spend $1, but you do spend the money initially to buy the game, which is fair enough, and then you go in and just do basically what you have to do, finish the game, do the quests, blah blah blah, side missions, side everything, and done, game's over. But unfortunately this is totally different. So basically, as you can see, your character starts off with nothing, and then what happens is with the extra money that you purchase, and you've got up the top there, as you can see, I got 1,173. You can purchase extra items. So I'm a little bit close, really close to get the armor of the broken gargoyle. So if I want, I can select, I can buy it, but then I also need a diamond. And as you can see up there, I've only got 5. So if I really wanted to, I can get these extra diamonds by doing the quests and blah blah blah, doing all that sort of stuff, and advancing and doing certain little things that give you those extra things, and then I can get them quicker. So pretty much that's how it'll work. So for example, I've already got the training armor. I can also upgrade it, and by upgrading it, it's going to cost me 75 gold coins. Cheap, no problem at all. But the more you do, as you can see here, the more it'll cost you to upgrade. So for example, if I wanted to, I can just upgrade it right now. As you can see, it gives you the stats that you already have and what the stats are going to be after you've done it. So I upgrade, waiting for a thing. Blacksmith is crafting, and you have to come back in 30 minutes to retrieve it. So as I said to you earlier before, it's a game. It's very similar to the Farmville Facebook type of games, where you need to kind of play, wait, come back 30 minutes later, an hour later, 3 hours later, certain things will appear, and some things are free, some things are not, some things you have to purchase. So as you can see, you can speed it up. If you speed it up, it's going to cost you a diamond. Speed it up now, bang, you speed it up, you've done it. But I'm not going to waste my diamond. But as you can see up the top here, if I go into the coins, you can buy more money. As you can see, very simple, straightforward. As you can see there, if I select the $1.99 one, I'm not going to do, you get a bit more. Okay, so you can get a handful of coins. You can get a pack of 50,000 coins for $2. Not bad if you think of it. A pocket of coins, you get 130,000 gold coins for $5. So you can you can see that the list is pretty large. You can go all the way to the end, which gives $109, will give you 3,120,000 gold coins. So totally up to you on how you want to do it. As I said, it works very similar to those other online Facebook type of games where they're freemium to start off with. You play it for free. Sooner or later, you will want to purchase more, and when you do, basically that's how it works. So that is everything here. Well, basically that's the top part. So you can see you got the gems here. You got the same type of thing, so you can pick up the gems. You get 3,000 gems. Example, as I said, but basically I'm just jumping through a few little things. For $51, you can get 3,000 gems. But of course, you can get much less. You can get a whole lot of different, little baby ones, like for only 260 gems for $5.49. So that's pretty much that. Then you've got like that's up the top here. That is your level. You gain level pretty quick sometimes, but it slowly gets there. Then you've got your keys. Keys work the same way. So every time you finish an arena, which I'll show you very soon, sorry that I'm taking a lot of time, but I want to go through and give you a good rundown of how this game works. When you finish an arena, you also have the option to unlock a special chest, which you get. Now you get keys periodically as well, but then if you want, you can also speed up this process as well and get more keys. As you can see, this is the first part here. One key, diamond. Diamond, 5, I can buy it right now. And as you can say, as I said to you before, goes around in circles. You want the key, you want the diamonds quicker, you buy them. You want them slower, you have to play the game. And you got to unlock certain things, do achievements, blah, 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 and I'll take you there. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Up the top here, you got a whole lot, honestly, you have a whole lot of different things you can spend your hard-earned money on, and that's real money as well. You can buy potions, as you can see right there. One of the good things, amazingly, at the moment, is you can buy potions, and it's only going to cost you $10. So, for example, I can buy that potion right now, and get 3, buy another one. Oh, sorry, I've already purchased. Sorry, I can buy one. I've already purchased one. But then, as you can see, that's just a health potion and mana potion. So at the moment I've got 3 and I can't get any more for now. So that's pretty much how that works. As you can see, it basically tells you there you can buy more restores health, mana while fighting. Alright, so that's pretty much it, but you got a whole lot of other good things and amazing things that you do want, and if you really want them, you have to spend your cash. Alright, so that's pretty much everything in a quick nutshell. Works exactly the same with armor, weapons, helmets, gloves, feet, which is boots and stuff, your trinkets, which is your extra little things like rings and amulets and stuff like that. All of them work exactly the same way. Some things, as I said, some things you need to be a specific level, and then you also have to have enough money and diamonds to do it. And then you've got your skills. So for example, I can pick up one at the moment, which is execute. So if I select on execute, this one here is like a swing and deadly. Swift and deadly. This move is fatal and unfortunate the unfortunate recipient. So basically, this guy's going to cop it. The people who cop this one will be in big trouble. So we can assign it, and that will be one of our deadly moves. We can upgrade it, as you know. So if we can jump into here, it's going to cost 2,500 gold coins to upgrade it, and it's going to do a lot more damage. Pretty much what you'd expect in an RPG game, but it costs you cash. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So I've just assigned that, so I can jump out, and we're back to the main section of the game. Now, this is where this is pretty much the game. Alright, so let's jump in here and I'll show you pretty much what you can see. So you got 4 worlds. You got World 1, World 2, World 3, World 4. Alright, so basically they unlock by you gaining levels. Okay, so it unlocks at level 30, that's World 4. World 3 locks at level 20, World 2 locks at level 10, and World 1 is already unlocked to start off with. So as you can see, you unlock specific sections, arenas they call them, and you go in and you fight in the arena. It's like in a specific way as well, a mixture of dungeon defender game type, because what you do is you battle against waves of enemies, and you'll see now pretty much when I jump through and show you what this first one's going to look like. So I'm going to give you a basic rundown of level 1. So as I was explaining to you before, the achievement for one of them, the daily achievement, is to get a triple A. I've got just a double A on the first one. So pretty much I'll run you through the first one, and you've got, as I said, I've already done this one, but it's pretty simple and straightforward. You've got missions to do within the arena when you're battling, and for example, this one here is kill slaves with a skill. Alright, 10 of them. Kill gladiators with a skill, 10 of them, and destroy non-explosive barrels. Okay, so pretty much very simple, not too hard, not too complicated. And I'll run you through exactly when I'm playing. I'll show you what they look like and everything. So it gives you a rundown of what the location is and pretty much it. And then if we click on fight, it's going to start. And this is basically pretty much what you're going to have to play, what you play in every arena. Alright, your character's here. You've got your fight, attack. Okay, you got your skill, move, attack. You've got your fairy. If you remember in all the Dungeon Defender games, Dungeon Hunter games, you got the fairy, Celeste, and you got other fairies that you can choose. Now you've got a time limit, which is a scary part in this game. You've got to select, you've got to create, you've got to kill these guys in waves. The waves that come through in a specific amount of time. So I can't waste too much time. So you kill, pretty much you're killing them. They're the barrels. These are the guys that you really need to kill. So for example, if you wanted to use skills on these guys for the achievement, you push that button there. Alright, so that kills those guys. When you kill them, you also get gold coins. So I've got to pretty much kill these guys quickly, otherwise time's going to run out. Here's another one here. Alright, so we've completed the first wave. Right, there's 3 waves in total. 4 waves in total in this one. And I've got to be very careful because if I don't want to die here because it's a very simple one. So pretty much, these are you get waves of enemies that come through. What I'm fighting with at the moment is my big battle axe. If I want to, I can change the battle axe. And there's a button to change that. Just give me a second. I'll change that. Let me attack these guys first. All right. And there's some skill. I'm using the skill. As you can see in the top up the top there, I've got the health. Top left-hand side's got the health, and it's also got a mana. So I've got to make sure that I can't use all my mana. If I use it too quickly, then I've got to use a potion. And as you remember, the potions cost money to purchase. Yeah, the gladiators. All right, and here are the non-explosive barrels, which, if you want to call them, they're the what do you call them? The standard barrels. Alright, so you get attack. As you can see, these guys here are very, very weak compared to the barbarian, and they need level 1. This is the final wave. We've got a minute and 45 seconds remaining, so you've got to make sure that you do this really quickly. I know it's annoying, and it's not like there's always a boss in every single level, and here he is here. So I would say pretty much get in there, attack the crap out of him, use your magic, and don't die. If you die, make sure you use your potion. Looks like I'll be okay. The guy's got a name next to him. He's an angered troll, and looks like I might die. And if I do die, I'll make sure I'll get myself a potion in there before I die. Push the potion, and I'm full again, as you can see. And I can use my fairy, Celeste. Click on that little button there. That's caused a little bit of damage. Now I got a minute left, so I should have no time. I have no problem killing the troll. He's about to die. He's got like one little bit of health left, and there you go. Wave has been completed. Pick up some gold, and that is how pretty much every arena will work. Some of them come in, if you want to call them waves. Some of them don't. Sometimes they just pretty much come, and you've got to kill a certain amount of people. I didn't get the perfect rank, so I'm not going to get the extra award. But it pretty much gives you a rundown of what I've done, and I'm now level 6, as you can see up the top there. I've still got 5 diamonds, and I got a bit of money. I got 8 keys. Clicking on next. Every time you finish an arena, you have the option to open a chest, and I'm going to claim it this time just to show you what it looks like. Click the claim button down the bottom. Opens up, and it tells me that I've picked up a couple of dollars. Couple of gold coins, and I've now reached level 6. As you can see there, if I want to share it, it's a very sociable game. You can share it on Facebook, and that's pretty much it, or with your friends. Click OK, jump out, and then it also unlocks certain weapons and armor. Now these armors, you can't, as I said, you can't just use them. You have to use your kit, your money, your gold coins, your diamonds, and so forth to get them. All right, so I've locked Greaves of Endurance, which are boots, but I can't use them until I, have enough money to get them. So it pretty much is, if you think of it, you can go in and do the levels over and over and over and over and over again, as many times as you like, make a lot of money, and once you have enough money, you can do whatever you like with it. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, You can go in and do what you have to do, make sure you make a lot of money, go back and play the same level again and again and again, and do the same thing again. So basically, pretty much every time you buy, as you just saw here, the potion, it increases in price as well. Okay, so before it was 10, now it's 12. So anyway, that's pretty much Dungeon Hunter 3. It's, in my honest opinion, I'm sorry to say this, but it's a little bit disappointing on what I expected Dungeon Hunter 3 to be. I thought it was going to be a full-on RPG game as the first two were, but it's now become something totally different, and it's very sociable, but it's a lot of, you kind of do have to spend a lot of money, even though it's a freemium game. It's available right now on the Apple iTunes store from Gameloft, so if you want to pick it up, try something different. It's free, as I said, so at least you know you don't have to spend $1 if you don't want to. Maybe it's something that can keep you busy for an hour, 20 minutes. Play an arena and jump out whenever you feel like it, and then come back in and play some more. Totally up to you. So pretty much it. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Master Abbott signing out from CapsuleComputers.com. If you have any questions, leave them on the YouTube channel. Like us if you like us. Check out the website CapsuleComputers.com. And if you have any questions, as I said, leave them there. And thank you for watching. Thank you.